It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
92.3 Free FM.
Free FM.
Good morning. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show.
Can't wait for that family challenge. I just start thinking about things. I was just a neurotic mess. Do you know that? Remember that song? And now I'm going to open myself up because it's all I'm going to hear. But remember the song that went like John, Bobom, Bonana, Fana, Fofan, Fee, Fi, Bomon, John, Lincoln, Bobinkin, Bonana, Fana, Fof. It was like an old song back in the 60s.
Okay, terrific.
You don't remember that?
How about douche, boboosh?
Shame.
Yeah. It's.
What about it?
It's an old song.
The Name Game.
Do you got it? The Name Game, it was called.
Yeah.
Play a little of it.
Why?
Just play a little. Remember this?
The Name Game.
It was the Name Game. I was a little kid.
What are you trying to get grandpas to listen to our show?
No! I was a little child at the time. And Bobinkin, Bonana. All right, enough. But there's a part that says Tony, Boboni, Bonana, Fana, Fofoni.
Don't say it.
Fee, Fi, Momoni, Tony. And I never liked being called Tony. I was always Anthony. I always wanted to be called Anthony. I was never a Tony. I didn't like the name Tony, even from a young age. So whenever that song would come on, I would start crying. and whoever was around, whatever adults were around, would turn it up. Because they found it hysterical that I cried at the Name Game song. Turn it off! That's what I'd be yelling. Stop! No! I was a little wussy.
Oh, yeah. Ants admitted it.
Where's the Tony Boboni part? And I can't hear Tony Boboni. What is it? Out of phase or something? You're out of phase, E-Rock.
All right, what do you got, Elmo?
You really want to talk about names there?
Yeah.
My brother Scott is named after an astronaut, Scott Carpenter. I've heard of him.
The Mercury 7.
Whereas I'm named after a fictional TV character. You really want to play the family game against the Hughes boys?
You are actually named after
Darren Stevens.
Darren Stevens from Bewitched.
What, the good one or the bad one?
Yeah, which one?
The non-gay one. That's all.
I'm hitting it. Sorry. A little sensitive these days.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's okay. But Darren Stevens, the first one, the one that had emphysema.
Yes.
The one that wound up dying of emphysema.
The one who had some breathing problems.
Yeah.
Well, my mother was pregnant, and she used to watch Dr. Kildare. But I was born in the summer. It was a rerun.
Mm-hmm.
She had the nurse change the channel, because back then that's what you needed to do. And this new program was on, and she loved the name. And she never hesitated to tell me about it.
But Scott, who was born before him,
named after an American hero.
Only a year before, too. I mean,
an American hero, an icon, Mercury 7 astronaut.
Yeah, my mom had a kid every 12 to 13 months. So we're very close in age. So Scott was born, named after an American hero. My brother Darren, named after a sitcom character. And then my brother Quinn, because Quinn Martin
Productions?
Yeah, see,
a Quinn Martin production.
See,
Recipe for Murder. Act 1.
See, we were a TV family just like you, Ant. A lot of TV.
Yeah.
When you're poor, that's all you can do. Watch a lot of TV.
Watch a lot of TV and name your kids after it.
Watch how everyone else is living much better than you.
I loved the TV because it just kept my parents from fighting every so often. It was like a distraction. It was like this friggin' distraction that they had that kept them from fighting every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So a movie would come on and it would shut them up for a while.
It would calm the savage beasts.
Yeah, exactly.
In your house. All right, where were we? So where were we? The banana song.
Play the thing about
banana fana for funny. I was just mentioning what a wuss I was.
Yeah. All right, we'll get into that.
Weep openly.
God, I can't get enough of the Bikini Babes. I can't get enough of this.
Yeah, what the hell is this story? They figured out how to bring babes into coffee land?
Well, look, Starbucks pretty much taking over the world, and this coffee place figured out a way to get their business up. And it's just girls in very tiny bikini tops. Think drive-through. You drive up, and there's a girl, well endowed or whatever. Well, all sorts of shapes and sizes in tiny little bikinis getting your coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
And this guy's just lining up before work to get a nice little peek and a nice cup of joe before they head off to the office.
The best part is getting the milk put in it.
I like mine light and sweet.
Very light, yeah.
I think we should start doing our radio show topless, because topless gets business flowing.
I don't think it would have the same results here.
No?
No.
Sure?
As a matter of fact, I'm sure of it.
Why don't we just try?
All right, E-Rock, take that shirt off. I'm kidding, of course.
All right, here's the story.
Hello?
It's the coffee stand that attracts lots of men. Credit the coffee.
Here you go.
All right.
Or credit the bikinis.
Did you want a drink too? I think it's a lot of fun, actually.
What are
I
they,
like
8?
I know.
What the hell was that?
On May 1st, this Mission Street coffee
Helium coffee?
Coffee
The hell is that?
You want to go?
All right, wait, hold on. You know, I didn't even realize we started something, but we did. Let's say hi to Samantha. Samantha, what's up?
Uh-oh. Gee, I wonder where this is going.
Hi, Samantha.
Sam?
Hey,
How you doing?
What's up?
nothing much. You guys were talking about Darren. I was named after Samantha on the show Bewitched.
You were actually named after the character. It wasn't just a coincidence.
Yes, Elizabeth Montgomery, her character, is named after the character.
Are you a single girl?
Wow, look at that. Wait a minute. Darren wants to ask you a question, Sam.
Are you a single girl, are you?
No, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, bummer.
All right, Samantha.
What does Esmeralda want?
All right, let's say hi to Jamie. Jamie, what's up?
Hey, man, how you guys doing?
Hey.
I got your brother. I got him beat, man. I was named after a girl, a woman on a soap opera.
See, this is what, if we're going to go down this road, hold on.
Oh,
You're onto
horrible.
something here, Jamie, and I'll give you all the credit in the world. If we're going to go down this road, we want to hear the interesting ones. So you're named after a soap opera female character.
Absolutely.
Do you know which one it was and what soap it was?
And why would your mom do that to you?
What's that? Why would she do it? She liked the name.
And what was it?
You know, she needed a J because we're Jewish, and you have to name after somebody who died. And the only other J was Jacob. Not that I could have the name Jacob. I don't know why. But she didn't like Jacob, but she liked Jamie. And now I'm a grown man with the name Jamie.
Jamie, and is it how is that spelt?
Oh, it's spelled like a guy, man. Come on.
How is a guy spelled Jamie?
Yeah, I don't even know how a guy spells Jamie.
I know how my niece spells Jamie.
Is it I-E at the end?
I-E at the end.
Oh, no, that's a girl's. That's a girl's name.
That's a girl's name.
That's a girl's name.
Do you put a little heart over the eye?
You got a girl's name.
Dude, I grew up in the 70s, and you guys remember the Bionic Woman?
Yeah.
Remember her name?
Lindsay.
Jamie, it was
Lindsay Wagner.
Lindsay Wagner, but her name on the show was Jamie what?
Jamie Summers.
Jamie Summers, yeah. Oh, you must have had a great time during those years.
Little known fact, my girlfriend's named after the Bionic Woman.
Really?
Yeah, but spelled in some weird hippie way that I'm still trying to, remember. Because her parents were a bit hippie-ish.
I always feel weird when I write an email to Ope and I say hi to Lindsay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell it.
Yeah,
it's like, is it like an I, a Y?
It's a little messed
There's
up.
a P in there. I don't know what the hell. I don't know how to spell it.
I've looked at her many times and said, so how much pot did your parents smoke, man?
I don't know how many times I've hit backspace, the girlfriend. Say hi to the girl.
It's Lyns, and I put 4 or 5 E's.
That's
Take
pretty
off the ones
close.
you don't need.
That's pretty close. All right, girl's name. He's gone.
Girl's name is gone. Jamie.
Let's say hi to Megan on Long Island. Megan.
Are you a guy? Fat of you, Megan.
Thank you, Megan.
Yeah, so anyway, I was named after Megan, the Australian girl on the Thornbirds.
The Thornbirds?
Oh, my God. It's not even a show that holds up to the
No, it's not
test of time.
Like, people blurt out Bewitched. You know what they're talking about? The Bionic Woman.
A lot of Brady Bunch coming in.
The Thornbirds.
Thornbirds.
Yeah, I haven't even watched it
Take it easy.
You know what-
Kizzy on line 3.
You know what sucks is, as you go about your life, you meet people and they're named after like cool people or like American heroes or something, and you're just named after a sitcom character.
My sister Dawn was named after that song "Dawn" by Frankie Valli, and she was going to be named Donna after the Richie Valens song Donna.
I'm surprised you
put a lot of thought into that, Mom, didn't you? Just flip through the old radio dial.
I'm surprised you named Dawn after an Ike Turner song.
Yeah.
Don't know what the hell was going on in your house.
Yeah, right?
River deep, mountain high, you're late.
Yeah.
That was a big fan of Ike Turner, huh?
Well, I don't know how much he actually physically touched my mother.
I love your mom. I'm just joking.
I honestly don't know.
I know the plates were flying.
He might have been delivering some right hooks. I have no idea. But all I know is what I heard was just yelling all the time. All yelling. I'm in a house of yelling. Enough with the yelling.
Hey,
Why am I yelling?
All right, we finally got a good one. Michelle in Jersey. Michelle?
Yeah, hey guys, how you doing? I was named after my father's ex-girlfriend in France. My mother had a different name picked out. She was going to call me Brooke. My father grabbed the nurse when she left the room and made her change the birth certificate.
To an ex-girlfriend's name? How pissed was your mother?
Oh, please. Oh, please. This has caused decades of strife.
Wow.
What did you say when he did that?
What did I say? Well, not a whole lot.
She said,
Did your mother used to go, oh, whore, it's time for dinner?
She always called me Brooke.
She always called you Brooke, huh? Yeah.
She called me Brooke. My father calls me Michelle.
Wow, that's heartless. And it's a little sick, too, on your father's part to name the daughter after an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
The
creep.
You guys are talking about family dynamics. Trust me, I can go on for hours.
Yeah, I bet you got a few stories.
Yeah, but hey, since I have you boys on the phone, can I ask you a quick question?
Maybe, maybe not, and probably not. But give it a try.
She got you.
She actually hung up. Did she get me?
Yeah, her 40-minute hang-up.
Her big hang-up. That wasn't anything.
Yeah, you got to give her an A for credit.
Yeah.
Let's go to Bruce in Jersey. Bruce.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Hi.
I found out as older in life that my brothers, I'm the youngest of three older brothers, and they wanted to call me Freddie Flintstone. My last name starts with an F also, so it would have been a very nice sounding name. My parents compromised and gave me my middle name is Fred.
So
your middle name is Fred.
That's even worse if you're named after a cartoon character.
Yes.
Oh, they just didn't care.
I mean, it should be American hero is cool, sitcom character, cartoon character.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred, so I have a different appreciation for the Fred Flintstone comics now.
My mother actually told me what I would have been named if I was a girl. Just recently, because we were talking about names and stuff, and she goes, oh, and if you were a girl, you would have been named this. And it, like, really kind of freaked me out, because I thought, God, just a quick little change in what happened.
Please say it was some stripper name like Mercedes.
No, it was another one of these stupid names like Donna or something. Yeah. But I'd have just been some girl getting banged and like, hey, Donna. I'd have been Donna. That would have sucked.
You think you would have been a hot chick?
No. I'd have been a slob.
I've wondered about that. I'm like, I wonder if I would have been a hot chick.
Well, guys seem to find my sister attractive. Yeah. So maybe I would have gotten lucky.
Yeah, she's all right.
You know, but hey, I know. No, I mean, it's just you know, when your mother tells you what you would have been named as a girl, it kind of conjures up this image of like, ew, that would have been really creepy. Because then you know what your name would have been. And you kind of think like, I'd have had to take some of the stuff I do to girls.
Yeah. What a rotten whore I would be.
Oh!
I'd be a size queen, and I'd cross all racial barriers.
Just everything.
Nothing would be off limits.
Oh, thank you. Hold on a minute. Speaking of names, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Can take me a second.
All right.
Silence is good every once in a while.
Every once in a while, you could take a breath. Why am I talking through the silence?
Everybody do Tony. Tony.
No! Turn it off! No! Turn it off! No! I would cry in the old Rambler.
At the drive-in?
Yes.
I can't get
It's horrible. Tony Boboni. My name's not Tony. And I'd be like, I'm not Tony.
They weren't talking to you.
They were. The radio was talking to me. And the adults were cruel. They turned it up to watch me cry.
Let's say hi to Lila. Is this Lila?
Leela?
Lila?
Hey.
Lila? What's your name there from Long Island?
Lila.
Did you hear
Lila.
about?
Yeah,
You hear about Joey and Amy going out on a date last night?
Joey and Amy? No, I'm farther east. I'm out by Shelter Island.
Oh, you're way out there.
All right, very
Way
good.
out there, but
We'll get into the Joey and Amy thing. I thought that would be a nice segue.
Little segue, Long Island.
Go after yourself
I know,
and
we got
tell
a
us
Long
what you
Island
called for.
No, the reason I'm calling is I love your show. I drive to Southampton every day. It's a 45-minute commute, and you guys are on every morning. I'm listening to you. You're so funny. I love it.
Thank you, Lila.
Yeah, we want people to know that we're very funny. That is true. So what do you got?
So I'm going to your show at Mohegan Sun, June 30th. Pumped. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see you guys live.
Yeah, it's a fun show to go see.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing today?
Good, we're having fun doing our radio program.
Can you just call our cell phone for this?
Yeah.
I mean,
How you doing?
the hell, I'll give you the number.
We know about her commute. She's
Right.
asking how we're doing.
Right.
This is a great call there, Lila.
No, thank you, Lila. We'll see you.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see you
I'll
at
talk to
the.
you-
Thank you.
We'll see you at the One Child and Virus Comedy Tour.
That was like all the annoyances of a girlfriend without the burden of sex.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not forget, tickets are available at Ticketmaster.com. We got 7 dates. What should we tell the people today? All the info's where there, E-Rock? Let's make it real easy today. But it's like 7 or 8 comedians that you know and love from the show, the O&A Village, the tailgating, the after hours where we hang out and say hi to every single listener that went to the freaking show. It's just an all-day thing. Where's the info?
MySpace.com/virus tour.
All right. The important thing is this: we already did one date out there in Vegas. Let's not forget. The next one is June 16th at Jones Beach, and we're very excited because Aunt and I are from Long Island, and we haven't done a gig on Long Island in years.
It's been a while.
And the tickets are going fast for that date, particularly.
I want to know about I wish someone would call with ideas for the village and stuff. 'Cause they always do some weird stuff in the village.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything yet. And I know they're doing stuff.
Yeah, the listeners come up with some really odd, fun things to do in the village. Ooh. Who is that? Is it a text?
My parents got in a fight because my dad wanted to name my brother Spartacus.
Stop it.
Get out of here.
Stop. Spartacus.
Obviously, someone close to me. I don't know how much detail I could give out on this one. So
your friend Ben Hur.
Yeah, right. So text me with what I could say and what I can't. But it says, his parents got in a fight. Where is it? My parents got in a fight because my dad wanted to name my brother Spartacus.
Spartacus. How do you go through school and life with the name Spartacus?
Especially if you're wimpy. Like, imagine being like, you're kind of sissy-ish and like, you just have like that little talk, that little, like that
Yeah.
from,
Spartacus.
Spartacus. That's an awful thing to do to a child, man.
Better be a man's man with that
Oh,
name.
God.
Yeah.
You're going to have to start working out at 2 to just have the body you need to be Spartacus. Could you imagine you're fat? If you're fat and your name's Spartacus, it's like when you see a woman that's walking down the street completely out of shape named like Portia or something like that. You kind of know if you're named Portia, you're gonna end up on a pole pretty much.
Yeah.
And you got to be in great shape, and you're getting implants. You're pretty much guiding your child through their life with certain names. And things like Spartacus.
That's a rough one.
Get the weights.
That's
Yeah. Big fat kid eating an ice cream cone. And what's your name? Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Really?
All right, we'll continue. We got to take a quick break here. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show on 92.3 Free FM.
Good morning. Good morning, 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 good morning. I'm trying to say.
You don't have to do it to everybody.
I'm trying, though. Good morning, 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 good morning.
It goes out.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
It goes out to everybody at once.
Ah, it's a car with 4 of them. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
No, it goes out to everybody at the same time.
Good morning, 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 good morning.
It's not at all necessary.
You learn in broadcasting school that you gotta talk to the individual. So good morning, 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 good morning.
There you go.
Times
got everybody.
1.5 million.
Oh, I had to pound down that fruit.
Hey,
didn't sound good.
We're trying to move on, but
I said I had to. I get melon every morning, and I had to eat it very quickly.
I'm amazed that you're sitting down.
Shouldn't have said it that way, but okay.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ken in New York, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? I got a friend of mine who named all 3 of his boys after the alter egos of superheroes.
Like what?
One is the Flash, one is Hawkman. I think the other one might be one of the Green Lanterns.
But he named them the regular guy names for those guys. Like if it was Spider-Man, it would be Peter Parker.
That's right. That's the only one I know, by the way.
Peter Parker. Clark Kent would be Superman.
Sure.
I'm a hack. I just know the basic, easy ones everyone knows.
David Banner.
Yeah.
David Banner.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, yes.
Dick Grayson. Robin.
Alfred, the butler.
I'd name your kid Alfred. That would be great. Your 6-year-old named Alfred.
Ben Grimley.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Oh, he's tricking us.
No.
Is that Mystery Man? Is it? No, is it? Is it? Sometimes you lie to me. Look, you see made the face.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right, let's go to Linda in Philly. Linda, because we want to move on to the topless coffee shop finally. Linda, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, make it fast. We're in a speed round now.
Okay, my mother wanted to name me Lisa Renee. My father said it sounded like a French whore. My dad wanted Donna. They combined it and got Linda. And then 14 months later, my sister, the French whore, was born.
They went with the French whore name?
Lisa Renee.
Hey, that's. She better be hot. Lisa Renee, you got to be a hot broad.
Not really.
Oh boy. All right, thank you, Linda.
All right.
Let's go to Mike on Long Island. Mike, what's up?
Yo, what's up, sickos?
Hey.
Hey, I know that Linda chick. She's not hot, but she puts out.
How do you know her?
I'm going to make this quick.
You just sounded like everybody from Long Island.
Yeah. God bless you, man.
All right. Some idiot I know, his dad's really stupid. He named him Ford, his brother Dodge, and his sister Shelby.
Stop it.
After cars, obviously.
Story of my life. And I got a handful of whores that I used to hang out with. I got Mary, Melody, Happy, Cloud, because her parents were hippies, and I forgot what the other one was.
I knew a Mary in school. Girl named Mary.
I bet your Cloud is always sad.
I'm Cloud.
I'm Cloud.
I'm out.
Yeah. How many kids are going to be named Frankus because of Jimmy?
I hope so.
I hope we've influenced some. I hope we left a mark somehow on people where they've named their children after something to do with this program.
They haven't made that leap yet, but we're named after pets. I know that.
Pets? You think little Frankus is...
They name their pets after stuff on the show.
And spell it right. It's F, 6 R's, UNKIS, exclamation point.
Frankus.
You think Cloud is on the verge of tears?
All the time. I'm Cloud. What's your name? What's the matter, young lady?
Right.
Nothing. What's your name? Cloud. Oh, you're Cloud.
Hey, let's say hi to Dawn in Chicago. Dawn, what's up?
Hi, I was going to tell you, my sister, my mom was in a store, and she was looking at douches, and she saw the
working
name.
there?
I know how she feels.
I've been in that store. You got horrible service.
And she saw a name on a box, and she's like, oh, that's a nice name, and I like the spelling.
What's your name?
Eve?
My sister's name?
Yeah, what is it?
Janine.
Oh. Janine?
Janine.
Yeah.
There's a brand named Janine?
in the 60s, I guess. I was
Never heard of that.
Yeah,
Ladies, you need Janine. What? Do you? I've never heard of the Janine. I heard Summer's Eve. Massengill.
We'll do one
Pre-mixed, pre-measured, and disposable is what I remember from the commercial. And everyone questioned why you would keep it. That was an old hack joke from the 80s. It's like, it's Massengill. It's pre-mixed, pre-measured, disposable. Who's keeping it? People, it's a douche joke. Yeah, we get it.
Let's say hi
it's
to...
brick wall behind you, ass.
Well, it was the 80s.
Yeah.
Oscar.
Hey, how you guys doing? What's up, Owen? Hey, little Jimmy Norton.
Hello, fella.
I think I got everyone beat. At least you guys weren't named after Oscar from Sesame Street because your mother liked...
Oh, I thought you were going to say The Odd Couple, but he's Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street.
I got you beat, dude. Do you know what my middle name is?
No.
Snuffleupagus.
You're Jim Snuffleupagus Norton?
James Snuffleupagus Norton.
That's an awful middle name.
All right, Jimmy in New York. Trying to move on here, but they're still coming in strong with some good ones. Jimmy, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Opie, Anthony, Jim Norton, everybody else. What's up?
Oh, how you doing? No, I wanted to say that my father had a really funny thing. He named us after the superhero sidekick. My name is Jimmy Olsen. My sister's name is Lois Lane Olsen, and his name is Thor.
Stop it.
It's hard to believe you.
I know it's time to end the bit when people start calling in with the likes of that ilk.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to...
My girlfriend, Hulk.
Yeah. Let's end with... Oh, they hung up. All right, and that was a good one. Whatever. You'll never know now. Let's go to Topless Coffee Shop. Finally. Went off on a little tangent there. We are unscripted. You just never know where we're going with this show. And we go off on tangents is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so it could take hours to get to something, which this is an example of.
Finally, yes, someone has figured out how to compete with Starbucks.
Hello. It's the coffee stand that attracts lots of men. Credit the coffee.
Here you go.
All right.
Or credit the bikinis.
Did you want a drink too? I think it's a lot of fun, actually. I like it.
On May 1st, this Mission Street coffee stand called Coffee Nation decided to take it off and have baristas don bikini tops.
Well, I was like, this might be kind of weird, but it's actually been so much fun, and I won't lie, it's really helped with the tips.
From $25 a day in tips per girl to $80. To get bigger tips too.
Goddamn guys, man. God bless yous. You know, it just goes to show you. That says it all right there.
Sex sells.
$25 to $80.
From 25 to 80, they might as well just say from A cups to C cups.
Yeah. Is that how they sell their coffee? I'll have a D cup of D cup espresso.
With extra foam. I need foam.
That's hysterical. Of course.
Sex
if
sells.
You go into a coffee shop where there's some hot girl in a bikini top, normally you would just maybe throw your change in there or whatever if you get a coffee at Starbucks. You know? Now you're making a concerted effort to take money out and impress the girl by going like, hey, nice.
Because you're kind of just hoping.
Shove it down her top.
You're just trying to hope. You're hoping and hoping.
Thank you. Can I help you now?
That voice.
Shut up and get me my coffee.
That's great.
Isn't that
$80.
Isn't that great?
Per girl to $80. Who would you give bigger tips to, me or her?
Oh. Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa, I almost hit the dump button there, kids.
Bigger tips.
That's what I heard. You know something?
Whoa.
It's amazing how quickly the mind works. Because I heard the beginning of that word. That word lasted how long? A fraction of a second. Yet I thought we were in trouble.
From $25 a day in tips per girl to $80. Who would you give bigger tips to, me or her?
Her.
What's wrong with my suit? Proof that skin sells.
Although I work at a car dealership, so you've got 30 guys that are all like, hey, let's go to that bikini coffee place. Let's go to the bikini coffee place.
But it wasn't always this bare at Coffee Nation. Up until 3 weeks ago, workers wore shirts.
All right, here's the problem with the whole thing, though. Because more of these shops are popping up across America.
Popping up.
There's not enough talent.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Hooters.
Not enough talent.
Oh my God! You go to Manhattan. There's a wonderful Hooters, right? You go. It started in Florida. You would go and search out the Hooters, and then they open up a Hooters out there on Long Island in the middle of I forgot what town. It's like, oof, the town is a little thin. It's a little watered down at this point.
Get way out there.
See, if they keep it right at this level, you're going to see just really hot girls serving you the coffee. If this continues, this trend, oh boy.
You can't water down the talent. Yep.
Got to keep the talent up.
I'm sick of the hot chicks. I want to open a place called Fatso's. And all the girls have to wear bikinis, and you can't get hired unless you're 350 or up. You have to be just a disaster.
Yeah, it's like the major leagues. There's not a lot of left-handed relievers after a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta recognize the talent and not water it down.
Yeah. Well, this guy, I'm sure, is going to try to franchise. It's called Coffee Nation, I guess, and get it all over America. But he's going to realize, oh boy, and then he's going to have to drop his standards to fill up these coffee shops with the girls.
Yeah.
All right, we got a little more on this.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted watching the Olsen twins do a photo shoot.
Enough of these two junkies.
What? Junkies?
Yuck.
Yeah.
Not a big fan.
Remember when the big countdown was on?
Yeah.
To when the Olsen twins were going to be legal?
What a big
disappointment. The second they crossed the line of legality, something happened.
I know. It was the longest 11-year countdown of my life.
They're all fidgets. They're both fidgets. They didn't grow into these women we thought they were going to grow into.
Right. Hey, we could talk about that, but we got two really good calls here. Flea Man, what's up? Go ahead.
Hey, how long until Stalker Patty starts working at this coffee shop?
See, that's exactly what we're getting at. Right now, you got the hot babes.
Oh, God.
Looking really good in their bathing suits, and eventually they're going to have to, accept Stalker Patty at one of these places.
Yeah, at first you get, thank you. Turn around here. What do you want? And then, hi, can I help you? I'm Patty. I'm wearing my bikini top. Although she would, like we said before, she dressed in one of those, 1918 women at Coney Island bathing suits.
All the girls are counting their tips at the end of the day, and the hot babes are just counting $100, $200, $300 today. And that Patty's like, I made 75 cents.
You just hear change hit the table. You tell Ty Webb I'm gunning for him.
Right.
That's how Patty gets tipped.
Clink, 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 clink. Falls off the counter on the floor. She has to pick it up.
Well, somebody gave me a $5 tip. And that's all she has, $5. These other women are counting out hundreds.
Driving up in Porsches and stuff. And there's Patty still taking the bus.
Patty gets out of the bus.
Ready for work.
I got my bathing. She's wearing a bathing cap. Keep her hair dry. What an awful bit of humanity she is. They tell me to look a little sexy.
Oh, my God, that is funny.
They all have nice cars. She used to ride home in that bag that hangs behind the horse.
But that's what happens, though. The town's going to get watered down in these places. Let's say hi to Eric in Queens. Eric, what's up?
Hey, that first clip you played sounds like it's more like the Progeria coffee shop.
Progeria Kid coffee shop?
Well, yeah, listen to this voice.
Those kids that are 90 years old, they've aged 90 years in 5 years.
Some great observations. Listen to the voice.
Hello? It's the coffee stand that attracts lots of men. Credit the coffee.
There you go.
All right.
Or credit the bikinis.
Did you want a drink too?
Thank you. Well, Maury, I'm just a kid. I like to play baseball and serve coffee.
I got a job at the Coffee Nation.
I got a job at Coffee Nation, even though I'm just 10 years old. But, at the Progeria, I aged. I'm at 85 years old now. So I'm trying to go through my life the best I can. But I'm just a regular kid. Yeah.
I like skateboarding.
Yeah. Now we'll just sit and watch the veins pulse in my head.
You're a great inspiration to everybody.
Thank you, Maury. Thank you, Maury, for bringing us all on and parading us around like a freak show. We all know that's what you're doing.
No, I'm helping. I'm helping the children. Here,
Maury, just don't down my back and tell me it's raining. Because I'm on to you, Maury. Everybody is. Why do you think you had what? Tell me something, Maury. You bring Progeria kids on like me, and I'm just a regular kid, even though I look like I'm 95 years old. why did you have the fattest kid in the world, who's 2 years old and weighs 180 pounds, why'd you have him wear a diaper and walk out on stage? Maury, question? Answer, please.
Don't forget the buffet was there, too, for the kid.
Maury, why'd you have a buffet for the little kid? The fat kid.
If you were truly helping him.
I wanted to show how much this child eats and how wrong it is.
Yeah, okay, Maury, you're full of and we all know it. I'm a little kid, but I get to talk like an adult because I'm 85 in real years.
I wish I could do the voice, because, oh boy, here comes the boy band that no one cares about. Yeah, that'll help my situation.
Now, you know who we got a little surprise for you today.
Do you, Maury? Do you?
Yeah.
We're going to bring out the hottest boy band around the nation. Let's bring out Boy Express.
Right.
Boy Express? Who the are they, Maury? Boy Express?
That's always some boy band no one heard of.
I've been around for 85 sort of years.
And also, one lousy song from them is going to make everything okay with the Progeria kid or the what are the dwarfs?
The primordial primordial dwarfs.
Primordial dwarf. That's going to make the kid's life okay. One song from a band known as
We heard your favorite band ever is the Downtowns.
What? And there's this poor girl sitting there that's like had her jaw put back on backwards, and she's sitting there going, no, I've never heard of these kids.
We couldn't get any of the real boy bands.
Goddamn, Maury.
We love them. Hey, I'm more on the coffee shop before we take a break.
The owners of Coffee Nation say they were forced to go to baristas in bikinis after the city installed this median, keeping cars from making a left turn into the coffee shop.
Since people can't get to us easily, we need to figure out a reason for them to get to us because they want to.
3 rights make a left.
That decision has doubled business.
My wife's okay with it.
Well, I came here for the coffee. It's a great concept. I wish I would have thought of it first.
Do you ever feel exploited doing this?
Like Travis.
No, not at all. I mean, it's nothing. It's not like you would see any different at the beach or something.
Yeah, see? Wouldn't see anything different at the beach. So you should be able to go into your office in a bikini.
I love the guy who goes, I come here for the coffee. Oh,
come here
God.
for the coffee, really? I do, please.
Please.
Is my wife going to say this? It's like that Honeymooners episode. I'm the king of my castle. And he gets home, he gets in trouble. He's going, I come here for the coffee. I swear I do. His eyes are shifting back and forth. He's looking right down her cleavage. I come here for the coffee. I come here for the... No, the coffee. Oh, why did I say the... Oh, God. Could you edit this, please? I got a wife at home. Oh. I come here for the coffee, not the beautiful, lovely... Oh, I'm screwed.
I come here for the coffee. Yeah, sure you do, buddy. Sure you do. I imagine a lot of guys are just driving up, getting coffee, and throwing it out the window. They don't even drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Because it's cheap.
You just see people making that U-turn you're not supposed to make. Even coffee cups out the window.
There's a huge puddle of coffee in the parking lot with a bunch of cups around it.
Drive through it, splashing everywhere.
As they're paying for it, you see a Starbucks in the cup holder.
It's like, holy crap, this is so much cheaper than a strip club.
I'll take that. Here's your coffee, sir. Keep it.
$2 and I get to see that? I come here for the coffee.
Come here for the coffee. I swear to you, I come here for the coffee.
Please don't show this on TV.
Oh, God, I'm in trouble.
If you only knew what a mess I live with, this is my only happiness. Jeff, what's up?
What's up, boys? How you doing?
Hey.
Jimmy, I need you to give me the proper welcome. Welcome to the program, Jeff.
Okay.
You just did it.
Jeff, you gotta understand the show. We're rocking right now.
That's right.
If we were slow doing nothing, then that would eat up time, and we would love that. But right now, it's like, get right to it. Let's go.
What do you got?
All right. Well, this whole thing's a sting operation. You walk in there, and Chris Hansen comes from behind the back room. I know you're here for sex.
Hello. Did you come here for the coffee? I swear I just came here for the coffee. We have it on good authority. You came here for the sex. You were looking at that girl's weren't you?
I came here for the coffee. You're Chris Hansen from Dateline. I have a family and a job. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor.
You should have thought of that before you came to the coffee shop that shows. Okay? You came here for sex.
You think the guys before they pull around are like just primping themselves, and
Like breathing heavy?
yeah, just trying to see how.
Do they have the drive-through like the Starbucks does?
I don't know.
What's your order, please, sir?
I'll have just a cup of coffee.
What would you like with that, sir? Would you like any cream or sugar?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nothing for me today, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It reminds me of the hot dog truck.
Just some napkins, please.
Remember the hot dog truck on Long Island?
Yeah.
They got in a bit of trouble. These two go-getters. They were housewives with kids, and they either bought or were renting a hot dog truck, and they were like doing lap dances.
Yeah, they were giving guys lap dances in the hot dog truck, in the weenie wagon.
And some do-gooder out there like told the authorities.
Ratted.
Who would snitch?
There's
on
always
that?
a tattletale that's going to tell, like, why would you tell in something like that? There's lap dances beginning in a hot dog truck. Who cares?
Right.
You go for lunch, you're on the job or something like that, you grab a hot dog, and somehow you find out through word of mouth that they're giving lap dances. You toss the broad of 20, and there you are, getting a lap dance.
Yeah.
Who's going to go, well, I have to alert the authorities? What the hell is that about? Would you like a hot dog? Yes. No. See, we offer
hot dogs.
We offer like
in our own special bun. Hot dog special bun.
You know, hot dog buns, things like that. You know, what are you getting at? Look, if you come around back for $20. Why? Oh,
why? I never.
Why? Where? Officer! Officer!
Look, I understand you probably don't want that in your neighborhood, but I just never understood the mindset of the guy that had to, bust these situations.
Had to rat it out.
Yeah, the rat. Why I never.
Oh. Well, I think Officer! Yes, come here! Stop here, sir! Sir, there is a prostitution ring going on in the weenie truck. No, I came for a hot dog.
I know it sucks. The cops know, but now they have to do something.
Now they have to do something.
My God,
oh, sir.
You ass.
Citizens arrest! Citizens arrest! You're in trouble now, ladies.
There's a knowing look from the ladies as the cop walks up, like, oh,
yeah.
I know, ladies.
A wink and a nod.
I've had about 100 hot dogs here, but now I got to do my job.
Cop has the talk with the girls around back. I know, but now we got to do something about it. Some guy. What can we do, ladies? I'm sorry. I know you pushed your luck. Some rat.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Stacy real fast. Stacy, we got to take a break, but what do you got? West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey.
Hello.
I used to be a nightclub consultant, and I was consulting in a strip club, and one of the girls behind the bar got pregnant. And usually when girls get pregnant, they know they can't do their job anymore, and they just take a leave of absence or they quit. This girl actually stood up and said that we had to find a job for her, and we had to keep her employed because of labor laws, and turns out she was right, and we actually had to let her bartend behind the bar up to 8 months pregnant.
At a strip club? Did she say strip club? I forgot.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought
it better be. If it's just the bar.
Yeah, that seems a little weird. Yeah, I mean.
You kind of don't want to look at pregnant women when you're at a strip club.
Unless you're saying that fetish or something.
The bartender at the strip club is a weird phenomenon. I always find that weird. They got to dress kind of scantily clad, but they never take their clothes off. And it's an odd thing.
They're the prudes.
They're the prudes of the strip club. They wear very revealing stuff, but they never take it all off.
They go home and write in their tire.
Yeah. Never get a buyback either. Strip club. Only happened to me once. And it was because of who I was with.
What's a buyback?
Like if you're buying drinks and they go, hey, this one's on me.
Yeah.
You just don't get that.
Let's say hi
to the girl at the strip club behind the bar is the one saying, I'm no sex object. Look where you're working. Look at where you're working.
Let's say hi to Ryan. Ryan?
Hey there, Ryan.
Ryan?
Just want to say that Anthony's on fire today. And
Yeah, that
Put me out!
That needs to be acknowledged.
Oh, my God. Thank God the fire department's here. Put me out. I'm on fire.
Let's say hi to, I don't even want to say the name. Buffalo
What a
checking
hack.
in. Buffalo checking in. Buffalo.
Hey, Buffalo.
Yeah, it's Ramonita.
Ramonita.
All right. We're going back to the name thing, obviously. What's up?
Well, my last name's Cologne, but it's spelled Colon. So if you...
All right, hold on.
You certainly can't say this.
Yeah, so, yeah, because they could do it themselves at home. We love when they could do it themselves at home. So your first name is Ramonita?
Ramonita Cologne.
Yes.
All right, we understand.
Just say it very fast.
Right.
That's it. We got it. And it sounds a little dirty.
Why would anyone name their kid that if their last name was Cologne?
Cologne.
Spelled
Ramonita. Ramidina.
Oh.
And if you say it fast.
What's wrong with Stacy in that case?
Yeah, right?
I mean,
what's
really?
wrong with Sue?
Right. What, the parents couldn't help themselves?
Or how about just impacted?
All right, we take a break.
Right.
Jim Norton's going to be in Nashville. You leaving today, Jimmy?
Yeah, and I'm at the Stress Factory next weekend, Memorial Day, Thursday through Sunday in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Very, very cool. It's Opie and Anthony.
and whoever was around, whatever adults were around, would turn it up. Because they found it hysterical that I cried at the name game song. Turn it off! That's what I'd be yelling. Stop! No! I was a little wussy.
Oh, yeah. Ants admitted it.
Where's the Tony Boboni part? And I can't hear Tony Boboni. What is it? Out of phase or something? You're out of phase, E-Rock.
All right, what do you got, Elmo?
You really want to talk about names there?
Yeah.
Ant? My brother Scott is named after an astronaut, Scott Carpenter. You might have heard of him.
Well, the Mercury 7.
Whereas I'm named after a fictional TV character. You really want to play the family game against the Hughes boys?
American hero.
Only a year before, too. I mean,
an American hero, an icon, Mercury 7 astronaut.
Yeah, my mom had a kid every 12 to 13 months. So we're very close in age. So Scott was born, named after an American hero. My brother Darren named after a sitcom character. And then my brother Quinn, because Quinn Martin Productions. Yeah, see,
Quinn Martin Production.
See,
Recipe for Murder. Act 1.
See, we were a TV family just like you, Ant. A lot of TV.
Yeah.
When you're poor, that's all you could do. Watch a lot of TV.
Watch a lot of TV and name your kids after it.
Watch how everyone else is living much better than you.
I loved the TV because it just kept my parents from fighting every so often. It was like a distraction. It was like this friggin' distraction that they had.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
92.3 Free FM.
Free FM.
Good morning. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show.
Can't wait for that family challenge. I just start thinking about things. I was just a neurotic mess. Do you know that? Remember that song? And now I'm going to open myself up because it's all I'm going to hear. But remember the song that went like John, Bobom, Bonana, Fana, Fofan, Fee, Fi, Boman, John, Lincoln, Bobinkin, Bonana, Fana, Fof. It was like an old song back in the 60s.
Okay, terrific.
You don't remember that?
How about douche, boboosh?
You were actually named after
Darren Stevens.
Darren Stevens from Bewitched.
What, the good one or the bad one?
Yeah, which one?
The non-gay one. That's all.
I'm admitting it. Sorry. A little sensitive these days.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That's okay. But Darren Stevens, the first one, the one that had emphysema.
Yes.
The one that wound up dying of emphysema.
The one who had some breathing problems.
Yeah.
My mother was pregnant, and she used to watch Dr. Kildare. but I was born in the summer. It was a rerun.
Mm-hmm.
She had the nurse change the channel, because back then that's what you needed to do. And this new program was on, and she loved the name. And she never hesitated to tell me about it.
But Scott, who was born before him, named after him.
Yeah. It's.
What about it?
It's an old song.
The Name Game.
Do you got it? The Name Game, it was called.
Yeah.
Play a little of it.
Why?
Just play a little. Remember this?
The name game.
It was the Name Game. I was a little kid.
What are you trying to get grandpas to listen to our show?
No! I was a little child at the time. And Bobankin, Bonana. All right, enough. But there's a part that says Tony, Tony, Boboni, Bonana, Fanafofoni,
Don't say it.
Fee-Fi, Momoni, Tony. And I never liked being called Tony. I was always Anthony. I always wanted to be called Anthony. I was never a Tony. I didn't like the name Tony, even from a young age. So whenever that song would come on, I would start crying.